Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning how to control your demons. But the very first thing is that you have to accept the fact that you have demons, because demons are negative thought forms. So your negative thinking is actually your demons that you must learn to control. Now, when you speak about demon, most people speak from the standpoint of the Bible without having the right understanding that the Bible is actually a book of mind science, and that it must and should always be interpreted psychologically. In other words, it must be understood metaphysically, esoterically, and that it all have to do with the human psyche. Therefore, when you understand everywhere in the Bible where it speaks about demon and demon possession, you will see wherever someone has been set free, it always tells you that they came to their right mind, the right thinking, having the right perception, seeing things the right way. Okay? And so, my brother, my sisters, you have to learn to understand that it is your own thoughts that is creating your reality and creating your personality. That is what you're told, that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, and that God is not mocked. Whatsoever you sow, that is also shall you reap. So when many preachers say that they are casting out demons out of people, it is because these people lack the understanding of how their mind works. They lack the understanding of the law of mentalism and all the other laws that governs all of humanity. So they are blaming an entity outside of themselves and fail to realize that everything is cause and effect. You are the cause of everything in your life, because thoughts become things. So in order to control your demons, in simple terms, you just have to learn to control your mind, control your negative thinking, but most importantly, control your emotion, your feeling, because emotion is energy in motion, and everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. So based on how you feel would mean where you are focusing your energy. So if you are listening to negative things and you live your life also with doubt and fear and guilt and shame and condemnation and all of those negative thought forms that will keep you under the energy of fear through the teaching of secular Christianity, you would always be walking around having demons, yet you want to cast out demons out of other people, because you're not going to see that there's no one to change but yourself. You will want to change the world except yourself, and you'll be looking for deliverance every other place except within yourself. You'll be looking for God outside of yourself. You'll be looking for the devil outside of yourself, and you'll be looking for demons and so on outside of yourself. That is why many religious people like to tell others that they have demons and that they are demon possessed, and they find the most negative thing to say to someone else, and failing to realize that he without sin must cast the first stone. He without ignorance or negative thought forms must cast the first stone. So, my brother, my sister, you can go and you can read of the one who was possessed and was among the tomb, and you see where it tells you when the demon was cast out that he was in his right mind. When you come to your Christ self, when you come to your higher self, you cast out all doubt and all fear, because you come into the energy of love. You read again when they tell you demons will cast into swine, and you will understand when it been cast, they tell you the person who was demon possessed, who was taken over, who were controlled by negative thought forms, that they were now in their right mind. So, my brother, my sisters, even those who would disagree with me, it would take a thought for them to disagree with me. Okay? And so whenever I always lay my foundation that the Bible is psychological, okay, and that everything from the beginning to the ending of the Bible, that it's all a great psychological drama, a religious person have to actually use their own psyche. They have to imagine. They have to do all these things that is mental and psychological to disagree with me. But if that is not insanity, I do not know what else is insanity. So my brother, my sister, take control of your life by taking control of your mind. Control your feeling and your emotion. The man who killed and the man who ended up in the jailhouse, it is because of a lack of control over his emotion. Learn to control your emotion and be responsible for your life, knowing that you're the Lord and Savior of your own life. For it is your own thoughts that is creating your personality, creating your destiny. For you're the Lord and Master of your destiny. So my brother, my sisters, whichever life you want to live on this earth, you can definitely live that life by being in control of your mind. So let me come to a close by saying, change your mindset and you definitely change your life for the better. So with that being said, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you and it really resonates with you and you have a subscriber, I really definitely want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram and you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal and the link is always down below. Also, if you're a person listening to me and you disagree with me and you want us to discuss these things, I am open and I'm free and we can do it by Zoom and we want to do it for the world to see. So I'm open. I have nothing to hide because some people would want to come and say, oh, demon did that. Everything you would ever experience in this life, it would take place inwardly, within your perception. Because you cannot speak to me and say anything to me without life. And the life in you is God. Okay? And so I could go into Deuteronomy 30-39. I could go into Isaiah 45. 5-7, I could go to Amos 3-6 and so on and show you this God who kill and God who make alive. God is who doing everything in this world. Okay? Both good and what will you call evil. God and the devil is the same person. Control your demons. Let me say also, if you would like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome and you can walk along with me as we work together for the upliftment and advancement of all of humanity. And all of your donations are most welcome. Also have a $20 course. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you understanding your oneness. It is all about you understanding that the giver of our life is the sun. No one can live on this planet without the light of the sun. The sun is what powers all of humanity and gives all of humanity its energy. That's why the Bible is actually the sun book. And it tells you in Psalm 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing with he withhold from you. Well, just use your common sense. He doesn't take any Hebrew interpretation to understand that. Also, in Malachi 4:2, you're told that the Son of Righteousness shall arise in you, now outside of you, in you, with healing in his wings. So actually, righteousness and true healing come from a realization that takes place within. So my brother, my sisters, everything is within. Everything is mental. That's why I take your mental to disagree with me. So I want to say, if you like to check out those videos, I definitely encourage you to do so. At this time, I want to say peace, love you all, out.